Here's Horizon Park, 2910. Solar panels massive up close, but this is more massive. I'm taking a look at it to see if it may, I'm taking a look at this to see if it has gotten a 2030 now, but it looks, but according to that same picture, look here, it looks like the older control panel's still here. You can see by this and that, but this is where the Digilight started. So named NTX Siren, a friend of mine, NTX Siren Fanatic. Fanic. I can't remember that name, but you said that you didn't see Digilight. You said you went there. Are you sure you went there before? Because I haven't seen a video of yours of this. You may have, because I don't think people usually record. I don't think enthusiasts record a siren without uploading it. So I'm just looking at, so this looks like, so I remember the size of this control box reminded me of when I just got a thought in my head that when I went to St. Gabriel to look at it, look for evidence of why it failed, and the control box looks smaller, and because when I was trying to look to see, there was a small little round things that looks like sticking out, that I think is a battery. I was noticing that, but I noticed this one doesn't have one, so I assume this is the 2020 panel. So I'm gonna see where it says 2020. I'm gonna look to see if it says 2020. So let me know if NTX Siren Fanatic thinks, he kind of thinks that 2030 panels are bigger, but actually the St. Gabriel one has a 2030 and that control box is smaller. So the 2020 panel is bigger. So according to the picture, the street view of Flat Rock Drive, it looks like when I was having it face this right here, and according to that picture, it looks exactly like in the picture. I'll see if I could put a link to it if I could. It looks exactly like this, and I assume the street view picture was taken in June 2022, and that was before Matt, NTX, Sirens, and More, and Owen Sanders filmed that, and the sound of it still, and I could still hear the sound of it, of the 2020. That would sound like boo, like that, and not like ooh. It just sounds like, but I was wondering if the battery, so during a tornado warning, I was not hearing this one. I was only hearing a 2810, the sound of a 2030 from a 2810 at Timber Circle Drive, which is down that way, and St. Gabriel's that way. And the only two I was hearing is the 2810 at Timber Circle Drive and the 4008 at Hillsdale. And I can't believe I could I've once been to Hillsdale, and it's gotten it seemed to may have had some blown drivers because it was not punchy as heck. It kind of hurt my ears from 900 feet away, but when I was running up to it, it didn't. While facing towards me, but it was pretty dang loud, but not ear hurting. My ears were not hurt. My ears did not cramp after recording it. And so for some reason I wasn't hearing this one from where I live. Cause I am literally less than a mile from this one, and I was not hearing this. So can anyone tell me why I may have not been hearing it? And so the reason I was here, I may have the 2810 that echoed and made it sound like it was a 2030 was coming from this one, but I don't believe it's a 2030, and I assumed it a little bit, but now that I looked at this seems to be the 2020 panel. Since it's big, and the 2810 at St. Gabriel has a 2030 panel, and it looks smaller. So, and I was wondering if it probably quit working just like St. Gabriel did. Cause I love how Adam Siren Adventures, put in the comments, darn it, it's like the 4008 at El Dorado and Hardin. But now, if that ever fails, I hope you put in, can you do that comment again I liked, going like, oh darn. So I'm thinking about I'm thinking about filming that next month to see if it still works, but is not loud at all. It won't even, because I could not hear it from where I live. So I assume the speakers on it are wearing, and or maybe the battery has died and it fails now. So if it actually doesn't go off and only others are going off, put in that cool comment I like, saying, oh man, or darn it, it's like the 2810 at St. Gabriel the Archangel Church and the 4008 at El Dorado and Hardin. So do that again, okay? But I now assume it might fail, but I'm still going to check it out next monthly test to see if it soars. But I assume that the batteries in it have died now. So if you have, rest in peace until you get a new battery. Until you get more new batteries, if you have more than one. If you ever fail, I will come back here and send you and place some flowers next to you if it seemed like you have died. So rest in peace for now. 2910. If you have faith, if you don't work anymore. But I hope you still work. But you're not as loud as the other 2910s. Much quieter, but I really still think you're alive. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching.